Quick before we get into this video, I do want to say there will be a link down below in the description if you'd like to try out or check out today's featured broker. Welcome to today's video, guys. We are taking a look at a relatively new broker that just joined the FX industry, and the broker is Tradiso. Tradiso is a fairly, like I said, they're new to the space, and I actually have taken some time to jump in and try out this new broker. They are sponsoring today's video, so please, with all respect to you guys as a reviewer, this is a paid review, and I want you to be aware of that, but I don't review anything that I don't think has serious promise. So with that said, I do want to encourage you, do your due diligence. There will be a link down below the description. I encourage you to sign up for a demo account and stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll show you all sorts of things that I found going through this broker myself. So my first reaction, I built an account, went through their deposit process, really easy deposit and withdrawals, by the way. But anyways, I jumped into an account, created an MT4 account. I was able to jump in and take some trades very quickly. And the first thing I want to say, my first reaction is that the spreads on this broker are some of the tightest, if not the tightest that I've ever seen. You know, when you enter a trade and you feel like immediately you're down by a good bit because of the spread, well, Tradiso's spread seems really tight. In fact, check out this picture of a trade that I took and look how tight the spread actually is on this gold trade that I took. It's crazy how tight the spread is. You can barely see it even on a 1 minute chart, which is really intense. The next thing, of course, is that I'm very familiar, as I've been doing this for a while, with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and Tradiso offers both of these platforms to their users. So if you're one of those people that likes the MT5 features that are sort of newer and added to the collection, then of course the ability to trade with MT5 is available for those you guys who are using Tradiso. Now, another cool feature is that when I was signing up to try out this broker, of course, I'm not gonna go all in on my first deposit or anything like that, but I was able to deposit a relatively small amount to try things out. And that's another cool feature, is they actually have no minimum deposit level, so you can, at any size of a trading account, get involved and try things out with Tradiso if you decide to actually create a real account. One of the cooler things about Tradiso as well is that crypto trading on this platform seems to be really easy, and with those tight spreads, way more accessible than some of the other brokers out there. Some of you guys may have known that I've been recently dabbling and getting into trading crypto a bit more on a frequent basis rather than just holding crypto for the long term. I've been experimenting, and this broker looks like it has a lot of promise for crypto trading because, again, those spreads are very tight, and I definitely have experienced brokers where those spreads are much wider, and it makes trading crypto a lot less appealing. But again, very tight spreads. I was really impressed with that, and that definitely is something that would be more attractive to me, especially as someone who's interested in potentially trading cryptos on a more active basis. Okay, so one of the coolest features that I came across when reviewing Tradiso is check out this list of options for things that you can trade. Okay, so I've only got a few selected here, and that already looks like a lot of different currency pairs. I've got Bitcoin and gold, but I want to show you this. If I right click here and I actually go to symbols, look at the available things that we can potentially trade here when looking at Tradiso's offer. Like, this is crazy. So you've got US shares. So if you want to trade stocks, you've got your things like Apple and American Airlines, Bank of America, Citigroup, Cisco, Chevron. You've got so many different options, Ford, Facebook, FedEx. So whether you want to be trading stocks, crypto, Forex, it seems like this one broker has all of these different options, which is really cool. Of course, you've also got European shares, which is awesome. You could look at like Air France and Airbus Group and all sorts of different things that you could possibly trade, which adds a whole new level to a single broker because, historically you'd have to open up a Forex broker and a crypto broker and a stock broker. So this is kind of a revolutionary thing to have all of these different things under one single broker. Of course, you've also got Asian shares. So, maybe there's some stocks that you want to trade out of Asia. And then of course you've got Russia, which I've never seen before, but really cool to see, just the number of offerings they have. They have over 800 different things to potentially trade. Now, of course, that doesn't mean you have to trade them all, but it gives you so many options to think about when looking at, a possible broker. You may want those options available to you should you decide to open up your trading to different, markets and strategies. So again, here's your crypto expanded, and like some of these are insane. Look at this. You can trade Ethereum against the New Zealand dollar and the Russian ruble and all these different things. There's so many different crosses. Maybe you have a preference. Maybe, for example, that you're really bullish on the Bitcoin market against the Swiss franc. I don't know. You could trade all sorts of different things. And of course, Forex is very, very expensive for them. They do have tons of things for Forex traders, ZAR yen all the way to, dollar Swiss, right? You have all these different regular Forex crosses that you may be interested in trading yourself. Now, here's one that's very interesting to a lot of traders. Check out the indices section. So this gives you plenty of options to trade US industries as well as foreign industries, indices. I'm saying that word wrong, but you've got like the Australian economy, stock market, you've got the DAX, you've got the Dow Jones, right? If you want to trade Euro stocks, you've got the FTSE, you've got the Hong Kong 50 index, you've got literally so many different options under one thing. And then finally, you do have, of course, your metals. So you guys who like trading gold and silver, things like that, you've got plenty of options. You've got platinum in there. You've got all different options here to try out under the metal section. Commodities, you have Brent crude, natural gas, WTI, cryptocurrency. Of course, we already covered some of these. You've got all your standard ones, IOTA, Bitcoin, Dash, you have all these different options. So I think that that's really, really cool to have one broker that gives you all these options under one sort of roof. So again, with this review, I was able to jump into an account and actually create an account, jump into some trades, and even take some profit. And I'm not gonna lie, the tight spreads literally are like a huge, huge pro by themselves. When I look at brokers to potentially use, those trading expenses really, really stack up, especially if you plan on trading with a broker for a very long period of time. So I was able to jump in there, take some profits, and the withdrawal process was really, really easy and straightforward. All right, guys, and here's a quick look at their back end here. Tradiso's platform is really easy to use. You can see all the details of your account with really, it's so simple to get started with. You can deposit, you do your withdrawals here, your transfers of account, all sorts of stuff. You can become a partner. You have MT4, MT5, all those things are available to you here on the platform. And one thing that is really cool here that I noticed right off the bat was, of course, their widgets. And when I say their spread is tight, you guys, look at this. Euro USD, I don't even know what that is. That's 0.00004. That's a tiny spread. Pound dollar, 0.00007. I believe that to be 6 points or 4 points, which this would be 1 pip. So that's literally 3 points. That is so tight on Euro USD, Bitcoin, pound. You can see all these spreads are incredibly tight for a lot of these different markets. So really, really cool just to show you that on paper there, what that looks like. It's incredibly tight. And as trading expenses go, especially if you're a scalper, a day trader, somebody who's active in the markets, this is a huge game changer, because having tight spreads like that really does make a world of a difference in your trading expenses and could even change your profitability as a trader. So again, that's kind of a cool thing to look at. Now I want to show you the whole the whole process that I did already with the deposit withdrawal. So you can see I deposited Bitcoin. I just basically jumped in there, took a couple of trades to see how everything worked. And like I said, I can confirm that those spreads are razor thin. So, and then finally, of course, the history here, you can see the transaction. So I was able to deposit and then basically withdraw. So it was really easy, didn't take much time at all. You can see I requested to withdraw my money 20 hours ago, and 3 hours ago it was filled. So far less than 24 hours, I was able to get in and out of this broker, just trying everything out. Again, I like to just test that ability to withdraw, just because, again, that's kind of nice to see how their process works. And it was very quick and there were no issues on my end. So kind of cool. Made it quite easy, especially if you're like me and you have crypto sitting around, you're able to do this anyways. For me, trading with crypto is ideal since it's really easy to send back and forth. So yeah, no problems there, and definitely a very cool platform to have sort of in the back end to support you with your stuff. You can hook your wallets up, your funds, play around with your exchanging money around to different accounts. If you want to open multiple MT4 accounts, that's possible as well. All sorts of different things there that you can can go through. So very cool back-end platform. And like I said, those widgets, with the widget here showing the razor thin spreads, so cool. One thing as well about Tradiso that is probably important to note is that they are a pure A-book broker, which basically means that they are not trading against their clients, which I know is a very big concern for a lot of brokers out there. They are more interested in just offering you a place to trade your money and offer you that service. That is how a broker is supposed to work. Additionally, they segregate all of their client funds with tier 1 banks, which is another sort of level of confidentiality that you have with an account at Tradiso. And of course, a huge perk is that they actually accept clients at this time from all countries around the world, which is really cool because they have that ability to accept clients no matter where you are. You can look into this broker, and should you decide to create an account, they will accept you. And of course, the big one, when it comes to withdrawals, the withdrawal that they offer, or their policy, is that they do 1-day withdrawals. So if you submit a request for withdrawal, they are handled and processed within 1 day, which is awesome. So overall, I was very impressed with my experience with Tradiso. I would definitely encourage you to go give them a try. Sign up for that demo account, look around their platform, try out their spreads and their different markets that they have available, and then make your own decision if you would like to end up actually signing up with the broker and creating a real account. Like I said, as always, do your due diligence, but there's a link down below in the description. If you'd like to try out Tradiso, you can use that link. It helps to support the channel as they are sponsoring this video and helping to create the content that you guys see on YouTube. Obviously, it costs money to make this sort of stuff, so we invite sponsors and things like that have a lot of promise. And like I said, Tradiso, being an up-and-coming broker, looks very promising out there. So check them out. Again, link is down below in the description. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching today's video. There are more videos available on our channel here and here, so go ahead and click into that for some more free trading content. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.